What's up guys, Meredith with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we are checking out these rough country neoprene front and rear seat covers in black, fitting all 2019 and newer Ram 2500s with front bucket seats and full rear seats. Now, if you need full coverage for the seats in your Ram from you, your kids, dogs, or whoever else that can potentially dirty up your factory seats, and you want a good looking set and a complete set for your interior, these are gonna be a great option for you. Now, this is good for whatever you're doing with your truck, whether you use it for the work site, outdoor activities, or just day to day, thanks to the protection that this set offers. These are also great for the truck owners who want to cover up any existing imperfections and create more of a cohesive appearance and a refreshed appearance for the inside of the truck. This set will offer tight and full coverage to all portions of your seats, including the top of the center console, giving this a very finished appearance. Now, with the coverage that these offer, these will be a great barrier for coffee, spills, muddy paws, toddler shoes, whatever else you could think that may potentially get to your seats. They will have a very well-fitted design and contour to the bucket seats, especially with the detailed stitching, and look like they belong there, matching with really any color interior, and the fitment is not going to have them moving around or annoying you day to day. Now, speaking of that, these are going to be pretty plush for a seat cover with the cushiony foam padding material on the inside, keeping you and your passengers very comfortable on longer drives or if you just spend a lot of time in your truck. The design is also compatible with the airbags to make sure that your truck is still up to safety standard, and will include a large pocket on the back of the front seats for some additional storage. Now, these are made of a 4-layer construction with foam padding and neoprene material, which will offer that well-fitted look and very comfortable design, like I mentioned. Now, the neoprene will wick water and other spills away better than other materials, and they're very easy to take off, clean, and throw right back on whenever you need to. Now, they are also going to be resistant to any staining and fading over time, and will incorporate heavy-duty buckles and bungees and straps to make sure that these are secure and they're not going to move around on you when getting in and out of the truck. Getting into the price, these will come in at about $175, and that's a great price for what you're getting. Now, with this kit, you will be getting the form-fit look and the sporty look while having full coverage to your seats. Now, compared to others, you may not be getting as fitted of a cover, or they may be made of a different material that can either be a little bit lighter duty or heavier duty for whatever application. Now, this set's going to be right in the middle, offering you good protection and good comfort without breaking the bank, making them a solid pick for your Ram. Install is a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and should probably take you about an hour all said and done to get all of the covers on front and back and the center console. Now, normally with this, you don't need any tools, and depending on how you are installing these, they're not necessarily required, but under the seat to access some hook points, you may need a Phillips head screwdriver, so I would just keep that handy. Now, speaking of the install, one of our customers here has put these on their Ram and is going to walk you through what the process looks like step by step, so that is going to wrap it up for my review. Let's go ahead and get into the install.
The tab says driver's side. That one's gonna go here. And we got a passenger side. That one will go over there. Ooh, the bugs are biting today. First, we're gonna unclip all this. Take the headrest off. I'll start with that. This is the center console cover. That's nice. I didn't even realize it came with that part. Undo the straps. Headrests aren't labeled driver or passenger, so I'm guessing you can put either one. It's got a slight curve here. I'm guessing it's going to follow the curve of this. So Slip it over. Work your way around. These kind of things I usually just like to give them a little tug. Make sure it's fully seated, unlike a pillowcase. Smooth it down. Start with the center here. Tug. Lay it down, try to keep it as even as possible. It is a hot one today. Get 6 or 7 in the evening, and I am sweating. Pretty sure this is my first video of anything ever, so bear with me. Okay, that's that. This one will go over there. Probably gonna have to hop in the back seat, make sure I get this really fitted. Put your logo out front. And it just kind of slips on down. Okay, I'm gonna have to hop in the back so I can make sure I get that all the way down. Just lining up the headrest holes here. Again, just giving it a nice good tug. That neoprene really stretches, so. Rub it all down, make sure I ain't got no wrinkles. Okay. Now for this, before you put this bottom one around, there's a little seamed bar here. You're gonna want to shove that all the way through the seat spacing there. Make sure you get it real nice and deep in there so that the seat doesn't, the cover doesn't come out. You're wiggling around in your seat. Now I felt that go all the way down, but I'm gonna go back in the back and pull it through. Okay. I have to see if I can show you all this. Underneath here, for the original seat, there is some straps that are just clipped. You're just gonna wanna give it a little shove, maybe stick your thumb in between, kind kind of spread it out a little bit, and then it comes right down. There's 2 of them, I think, back here. There. Now, I can lift this up. So here's the bar that comes, the seat cover, that comes back here, and you can just grab it and give it a real nice tug. Now I'll just take these clips from the seat and I'll put them back up here. Okay. Now, we've got these here. They're just dangling back here. So what we're gonna do is go to the front and feed them through underneath the seat. Clip them and strap them up. So here's them straps. We're just gonna loosen them all the way up. And you got some clips on the side as well. Now we're just gonna pull this over. Have to kind of tuck it in down here on this side. It's kind of over the top. Shove your hand down there with it. Make sure you don't cover this clip up. It's got to stay hanging out. Just run it down right next to this seat belt. Okay. Now, I don't want this hanging over the plastics here like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just push on the cushion and I'm gonna stick it down in behind that plastic. And with this clip, you should be able to run it right down the back of the cushion in this plastic, and then I'll be able to grab it from the back side underneath and pull it through and clip it. Okay. Again, I'm just trying to push as many of these wrinkles and whatnot out as I can. Get the snuggest fit. Just making sure that clip is hanging down there where I can grab it. Looks pretty good. Straight as it's gonna be, I guess. So now, I've just got the basic manual seats. So I can lift this lever here and slide forward and back, and this one here, and it'll recline. So this is gonna be fairly simple for me. I can just see straight through there, and I can avoid the one wire that's hanging in my way. Guys with the higher trims might have a little trouble with the motors and stuff, but you just want to route it out of the way from anything that moves so it doesn't affect your seat operation. Well, I'm probably preaching to the choir about most of this, but who knows? Maybe somebody out there doesn't know anything and they're watching this for their first video. Okay. I think you can see me there. Now I'll just reach up under there and pull those all the way. There's the first one. I'll just clip up, tighten it down. There's the second one. You don't want to make it too tight that you start tearing something, but you want it to stay pretty snug. Okay, we're back. Let it cool off just a little bit. Just got those two clip straps locked in and tightened down. So now I just got to fish my hand in here and get the side clip. And I got to fish my hand in the other side and get the other side clip. Let's see if we can do that. That wasn't bad. See if I can run it straight down. So there's the clip. I'm gonna try to stick it in between the carpet and the frame of this chair, and then reach underneath and pull it up and clip. Okay. There it is. Now again, you want to avoid anything that's going to move so you don't interfere with the slide or anything like that. I think what I'm going to do is just hook it on this strap. I think that'll do nicely. Other one. This one might be a little bit more difficult. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna go ahead and unclip that one and pull this other clip back off, and I'm gonna reach up through here. Should be able to grab it. I might not got it stuck all the way through. And go back in the front and try to stick it back down some more. Give that a try. See if I can find it now. Now a guy might have an easier time with this part if he takes that plastic cover off on the side of the chair. But that seems like a little bit too much work for me. I figured I could get by with just fishing it through. Starting to get the feeling I don't have long enough fingers. Okay, well, we'll start here. I'm going to take this plastic cover off right here, and it has a Phillips head screw, it looks like, right there. So we'll just take that Phillips head out and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I've just got a standard Phillips screwdriver here. I'm just going to lift this up. There's the screw. Now you should be able to just lean this out and then get in there and see where that clip is. Okay, and there it is. So now I just gotta find a spot to clip it. Try my best here with this camera. Okay. It's a nice little ledge right there. So I'll put this original seat clip back in. And then we'll put our clip strap back on and tighten it back down. Okay, now you can see here it's tucked in nice. That clip is strapped. Got nice coverage. It's all up out of the way. Got a little dirt on it already. Now I can just take this and go back on with the headrest. And there we are. Driver's seat's all done. I'll put that screw back in that plastic panel back here. Okay. Now we just got to do the exact same thing on the other side. Center console is fairly simple. Got a bunch of junk here. Undo all these straps. Okay. So, I suppose the sharper corners, that's what it looks like. Go in the back there. And then these rounded ones are these front corners. That's what it looks like. Okay, so hard to keep these straps off of each other. Open this up. Got these two crossed stretch pieces, and they're just gonna go over the front. All I've done here is the three straps. I've just run them across. It doesn't seem to fit until you strap it, and then you just got to kind of do some adjusting. And then you can get it in there. And if you want, I suppose, you do your straps underneath these two stretchy ones, and that'll keep them from coming down. Getting in your way. You're gonna want to make sure you pull it down just enough that it doesn't interfere with this clip. And there it is, all done. We have moved on to the back seat here. Just gonna pop these out. Put these headrests on first. There's a seam in the back. You want to put that towards the back. These ones are super simple. Okay. So this is the back. It's got the headrest holes. And these straps are just gonna go tucked behind the back. So we're gonna loosen them all up. And then this also has 3 stretchy straps on each side. So I have to reach around back here, and I'm sure they're just going to go to this strap. Comes around the back. Once you get it tightened up, you can bring these out and hook on that strap. And it doesn't have to come out at all because it's just hanging slightly over the back here with, you know, a few inches, so you won't have to remove your seat or anything. You're gonna want to go this seat belt here, go behind it. There is no opening here for the seatbelt to come through, so it's just going to tuck right in front of this. Start by sticking all these straps back there. All right. Now, I can take these bottom straps and we're going to just stick them through the seat. I'm going to try to avoid interfering with these child seat latches and buckles. I'm just tucking the bottom right above those. This part might be slightly more difficult. I'm just going to lift this up and try to reach in behind and clip them. They're pretty long, so it was just dangling right here. Oh, I slipped that one off. It's requiring a little bit of wrist strength. Just got to reach up high enough to tighten it, and just grabbing a little bit at a time and pulling it as hard as I can. May have to try to reach in from above and pull it up. I don't know. I got that one pretty tight. I think they got the other two pretty tight too, as well. Okay, got all those tightened down. Now I'm just gonna reach up and try to grab these side straps and pull them over and hook them on the farmost buckle strap. All right, there it is. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing with these three side straps. I think I just got one left. One, two, and three. Put those headrests back in. tighten those down, it kind of shifted, rotated on the seat, so these holes are kind of too far back, so I might just have to give them a bit of a tug and then work the wrinkle down and tuck it in so that you get it rotated back. There we go. There's that. Now we'll get this bottom done. It's got 2 side clips. Now this one is that. Okay. And I'm just going to start by dangling all these out front because they're going to go under. Hang the lip down over the front. And lift up on the seatbelt buckle. I'm going to tuck underneath it and stick these through. Definitely want to avoid the child seat hook here because it's mounted to the bottom cushion. So you're going to want to make sure you get in between so you don't get hung up. This one you're going to want to go probably to the left of it, or towards your passenger side. Oh, well, that's even easier then. There's a opening for your seatbelt buckle, so go ahead and tuck that under and then pull through. Oh, it's not for the buckle. Okay, I understand now. So you're going to want these to go over these child seat buckles because these openings are going to slide over them. But you want to go under the buckle. So let's see if we can do that now. This part might be a little difficult with the seat in the down position. I just tuck that right in between. I suppose it's just getting it started, and then we can lift the seat and get a better seatbelt over. This goes right over the top of that child seat lip. Now on the sides here, you don't want it all bunched up. I'm gonna have to shove it in underneath these trim pieces. There's also 2 of these hooks. They're gonna have to go around here. I don't know if it's got a screw. As we lift the seat up here, let's see where we're at. Okay, so you're just gonna have to do some tucking. Kind of lift the seat up and down until you find your sweet spot. Okay. I'm gonna reach back here and tug this through. Make sure we're getting snug over those child seat loops. Okay. Strap up. And this is the same thing I did with all those other ones. Just came in and hooked on there. These ones don't seem to be as tight. It might get tighter whenever I get over there. It does reach all the way there. If you want to do that, it makes it a little more snug, and it's not going to bother that strap. Extra tucking, make sure I get over that child seat loop. And tuck in the side. Now, if you don't like these just dangling here, you know, you could tie them up together, maybe get some black tape and wrap around them, zip ties, whatever you want to do. It's not bothering me right now. I'm not really using the storage back here right now, so I'm just gonna leave them hanging there as is. I think I'll go under like that instead. Making sure I don't have any interference, wrinkles. Go ahead and switch those side ones underneath as well. And there we have it. All done.
So that is going to wrap it up for my review and the install of the Rough Country neoprene front and rear seat covers in black, fitting all 2019 and newer Ram 2500s, front bucket seats, and full rear seats. And you can find these right here at AmericanTrucks.com.